imagine this. Someone tells you that a diet of 13 juices a day could cure cancer. Sounds like something out of a fantasy, right? Yet countless claims from wellness influencers are still convincing thousands of people that juicing is the miracle cancer cure. Have you seen the Netflix Apple Cider Vinegar series? It tells the story of a young cancer patient who went to the Hirsch Institute based on the Gerson Therapy regime. It demands that cancer patients say no to surgery, radiotherapy, and chemo. Instead, they are guaranteed a cure by following an extreme juicing diet and giving themselves 5 coffee enemas a day. But what if I told you that relying solely on juicing isn't just ineffective, it can actually kill? I'm Dr. Liz O'Riordan, a breast surgeon and breast cancer survivor, and today I'll prove to you that juicing cannot cure cancer. I'm going to dive into the origins of Gerson Therapy and share with you the dangers of juicing that you don't see on a TikTok video. And finally, I'll tell you what cancer patients should be eating to reduce their risk of recurrence based on the latest evidence. Stay with me. What you're about to learn could save your life. So let's start by understanding why the idea of juicing as a cure is so appealing. At the heart of the juicing craze is a theory popularized by Dr. Max Gerson. He invented Gerson therapy in the 1920s to treat tuberculosis. Gerson claimed that drinking 13 glasses of freshly made juice a day, that's 9 kilograms of organic fruit and vegetables, and performing 5 coffee enemas a day could detoxify your body, reset your metabolism, and ultimately cure cancer. I mean, who wouldn't want a natural holistic cure without the harsh side effects of chemotherapy? It sounds too good to be true. But here's the stark truth. There is absolutely no scientific evidence that this extreme regimen can cure cancer. Major institutions such as the National Cancer Institute and the Memorial Sloan Kettering have repeatedly debunked Gerson therapy. And there are over 200 different types of cancer, all with their own different treatments. My breast cancer was treated very differently to my mum's bone cancer. So to think that one diet could cure every type is ridiculous. When something sounds too extreme or lacks verifiable details, it's time to demand solid evidence. So now let's see how this dangerous idea gained popularity as social media took off. In the Apple Cider Vinegar documentary, viewers are introduced to the so-called Hirsch Institute, a fictional clinic offering an alternative cancer cure based on extreme juicing, detox diets, and daily coffee enemas. In the Netflix series, Belle Gibson, a woman who lied about having brain cancer in 2013, is jealous of another young woman with a rare sarcoma called Milla Blake, and Milla went to the Hirsch Institute. She gained a huge Instagram following and a book deal by vlogging about her alternative cancer journey. In real life, her name was Jess Ainscough. Jess chose Gerson therapy over surgery, but it didn't work. Her own mother was diagnosed with a curable breast cancer, but like Jess, she chose juicing over mainstream treatments and died just 2.5 years later. So if a health claim seems like a miracle cure, before you click to buy, stop and ask yourself, where's the evidence? Sensational promises are often dangerous. Now let's look at the dangers of following a juicing diet. One of the most alarming facts is that women with breast cancer who rely solely on alternative treatments, like juicing, are 6 times more likely to die than those who follow evidence-based medical care. Take the case of Irina Stoyanova, a former model who followed an extreme juice diet for over 2 years to cure her non-Hodgkin's lymphoma. She lost 20 kilograms, began hallucinating, and was admitted to hospital just days away from death before finally accepting chemotherapy. When patients abandon conventional treatments like chemo and radiation in favor of extreme diets, they miss the window for early effective intervention. Juicing cannot give you all the energy that you need to survive. There is no fiber, essential for your bowels and your microbiome. There is no protein or fat, and you may not get all the vitamins and minerals you need. There is a real risk of malnutrition. And because the calories are so low, your body starts breaking down your own fat and muscle stores for energy, including your heart and lungs. Meanwhile, the cancer keeps growing. Finally, if you don't know what you're doing, you can make a hole in your bowel when you give yourself an enema. That could mean emergency surgery and a permanent stoma. Extreme diets delay essential life-saving treatment and can lead to severe malnutrition, making the outcomes far worse than they could have been. Your health is too important to be gambled on unproven extreme diets. The treatments your doctors give you have been rigorously tested, and they do save lives. Yet there's another serious issue in the digital age that magnifies these dangers. Social media is flooded with health advice from influencers and celebrities who aren't medical experts. Wellness warriors and cancer influencers are all over social media. They post daily videos promoting hundreds of alternative cancer cures and diets. In these videos, just like Belle and Milla in the Netflix show, they look the picture of health. Who wouldn't want to be like them? They target vulnerable cancer patients by offering them discount codes, courses and coaching, and the promise of a cure. They may even lure people away from proven cancer treatments like surgery and chemo. But they are not doctors. Legally, they cannot give medical advice. And celebrities are also getting in on the act. Consider the Australian ex-supermodel Elle Macpherson, who spoke out about her own alternative breast cancer treatment while selling her own range of wellness supplements and books. The lesson here is clear. If you rely solely on unverified, influencer-driven advice, you're putting your life at serious risk. Always verify health claims with reputable, peer-reviewed sources. Your decision should be based on facts, not on what a celebrity or influencer says. So now that we've debunked the myths and exposed the risks, let's talk about what cancer patients should actually eat after treatment to support their recovery. After undergoing conventional treatments like chemo, your body needs proper nutrition to recover and rebuild. Instead of relying on extreme juice regimens, you should focus on a balanced whole food diet. And here's what I recommend based on the World Cancer Research Fund that has looked at all the available evidence, and I'll put a link to the information in the description. Half your plate should be full of fruit and veg. Include a lean protein source, and at every meal make sure you have some whole grains or whole wheat products for the fibre to keep your gut and your microbiome healthy. If you do that, you'll get all the vitamins and minerals you need. You won't need a supplement. It will help you maintain a healthy weight and reduce the risk of a recurrence in the future. Focus on scientifically validated nutrition, not on extreme diets that can leave you malnourished and at risk. So now let's bring everything together and consider the bigger picture of protecting your health in this digital age. In today's online world, sensational health claims spread like wildfire, and relying solely on alternative treatments like juicing and coffee enemas not only delays essential evidence-based therapies, but it can be deadly. Remember, the promise of a miracle cure is very alluring, but the statistics are clear. Women who choose these unproven methods are 6 times more likely to die. Your health deserves evidence-based treatment, not hype. Always verify claims, consult trusted professionals, and base your decisions on solid scientific evidence. In my new book, The Cancer Roadmap, I've compiled a list of red flags that can help you sift through the noise of social media. And here are a few key points. Lack of peer-reviewed evidence. Legitimate health claims are backed by scientific human studies. If you only see testimonials and personal stories, be cautious. Sensational language. Claims that use hyperbolic terms like miracle cure or instant healing are immediate red flags. Pressure to buy. If you're being pushed to buy a product or sign up for a program with bold promises, step back and research further. Inconsistent messaging. Check multiple reliable sources. If the claim isn't consistent across reputable sites like the American Cancer Society or CRUK, it's nonsense and should be ignored. Social media is an incredible tool. It connects us, informs us, and can even inspire us. But when it comes to health and cancer, not everything you see, read, or hear is based on solid evidence. Let's take sensationalism. Dramatic stories and miracle cures capture our attention, but they're often not supported by rigorous science. Echo chambers. We tend to follow influencers and pages that confirm our beliefs, making it easy to get caught in a loop of misinformation. Lack of regulation. Unlike medical journals, social media posts aren't peer-reviewed. Anyone can claim they have the cure for cancer without the proof. And this is why it's crucial to approach online health information with a good dose of skepticism. Always ask, where is the evidence and who is behind this claim? Arm yourself with the knowledge and always ask for proof, because when it comes to your health, every decision counts. So let's recap. The appeal of juicing is real. Influencers, alternative doctors, and foreign clinics promising miraculous natural cures without conventional treatments. But the reality is there is absolutely no scientific evidence that juicing alone can cure cancer. As we've heard, relying solely on alternative treatments can be deadly. Women who do so are up to 6 times more likely to die from breast cancer. The danger of an extreme juicing diet is the risk of severe malnutrition. Delaying mainstream treatments means you're no longer curable and your cancer is more likely to spread. The right approach is, instead of extreme diets, focus on a balanced whole food plate of food rich in fruits, vegetables, lean proteins, healthy fats, and whole grains. Don't get your health advice from the internet. Look for proof, cross-check with reputable resources, and always tell your oncologist what you're thinking of doing. Your health is too valuable to be jeopardized by sensational claims. Don't let the hype distract you from treatments that truly work. And if you found this video valuable, please hit that like button, subscribe, and share this message with anyone you know, because your life might depend on it. Click the video on the screen now to find out what really causes breast cancer. I'm Dr. Liz O'Riordan. Thanks for watching.